Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is DRL, and we are here with some NBA 2K Mobile. It looks like a couple new things we're adding to the game today. One specifically being the new Steel Leaders theme, right? We've been talking about it over the last two videos. A lot of new things coming to the update. We're going to talk about the new cards. We're going to take a look at them, see which ones you can craft, and also take a look at the packs that are available for the new theme. All right, so now let's get into this video. All right, so the first thing I did was headed to the store. A couple new things that I noticed, right? One is the weekly deal. The weekly deal gives you an opportunity to get an amethyst card, ruby, sapphire, or emerald, 15 sapphire rings, 10 emerald rings, or 10 gold rings, right? It contains one of the following. And then 3 large energy charges, which is really good when you're grinding the seasons. And for a price of $10, well, $9.99. Which, to be honest with you, if like you're a newer player, this could make sense because the emerald players could help you out, right? If that's the worst case scenario that you get, if you end up with a sapphire, you're in really good state. So like if your power level, I want to go ahead and say if your power level is like between 800 to 1,000, this pack would make sense. From 1,000 to 1,200 power, it would make sense. Now, if you're higher than that, you're going to take a chance of not getting a ruby or amethyst, but if you do get the cards, then it's well worth it, right? Then the same thing applies to the rings. The large energy packs is good regardless, right? So, that's for you to decide. For myself, this deal isn't worth it for me because for one, chances of me getting something that would actually help my team is extremely low. And also, I have Rookie of the Year Amethyst Kevin Durant, so I don't need the LeBron. So for me, this is a pass. But other than that, if you fall into the scenarios I mentioned earlier, it's a pretty good deal. Now, if we take a look, the new theme has a crowd pleaser pack, right? This usually comes out every time there's a theme. So you get guaranteed one of the following cards. As you can see here, I'll click on them. You have the brand new Amethyst LeBron Steel Leaders. This is a really sick card. And they have the dual bonus. So power is increased by 20% when this card is on a team with a Sapphire Steel Leaders Anthony Davis. That is pretty cool. Then we have the Ruby Jimmy Butler, which gets a power increase if 3 other cards in the team are the Miami Heat. Then you have the Ruby Rajon Rondo, which gets a 15% power increase if 3 cards on the team are from the Los Angeles Lakers. You have a Sapphire Chris Paul, which gets an increase with 3 other Oklahoma City Thunder. John Wall, who gets an increase with 3 other Washington Wizards. Kobe Bryant, which gets a 50% increase with 3 other Lakers, and this is a Sapphire Kobe, and that's young Kobe too. Then you got Scottie Pippen, Sapphire, gets a bonus with 3 other Chicago Bulls. You got Emerald Clyde Drexler. That's pretty sick. Get an increase with 3 other Portland Trailblazers. Andre Drummond gets a bonus with 3 other Detroit Pistons. This might be an easy one to pair up with Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas. Right? I know a lot of people have those from the event. Then you got the Jason Kidd, which gives you an increase with 3 other Mavericks. And then Ricky Rubio, which gives you an increase with 3 other Phoenix Suns. Now, that would be like Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. That would help you out in that scenario. Jason Kidd will help you with like a Luka Doncic, Porzingis, and you got to find another Dallas Maverick. But these are like the names I can think of off the top of the head. Drummond would go well with those Pistons, like I mentioned earlier. Clyde Drexler, you compare it with CJ McCollum, Nurkic, Whiteside, Damian Lillard. Scotty, you can pair up with Zach LaVine, Jordan, just to name a few. Kobe, obviously, you could pair him up with LeBron, Anthony Davis, Lakers Shaq. John Wall, you could pair up with another John Wall. Actually, that's not possible. You could pair him up with a Bradley Beal. And not too sure the other Wizards in the game. Chris Paul, you could pair up with, Steve Adams and any other Thunder. Rondo, right? Same scenario as Kobe. Jimmy Butler, you could pair up with the Miami Heat, Gary Payton. You could pair him up with Goran Dragic. And then this LeBron has to be paired up with Anthony Davis. So it's not a bad pack either. But for $14.99, it's real risky, right? Because you might not get the LeBron James. But the bright side of it is that you will get one of the event cards, which will give you a bonus in the, Gauntlet, Domination, and Fantasy Finals. And then you'll also get a collectible, so you could craft. And then you can get 2 random rings. Now let's take a look at the Steel Leader theme cards. Now, personally, I know some people usually ask for my advice on the packs. So I try to give you my experience and what I think will work for some people. Me personally, I'm going to wait on the actual theme pack. So hopefully that drops tomorrow. I just feel like it's a better opportunity for me. I can buy a whole bunch of coins. For example, I can get the 4,000 coins for $19.99 and be able to open up, maybe 1 or 2 packs, depending on how the price is. So that works out better for me in my situation. But let's go through all the Steel Leader cards. There's a lot of them, and these designs are pretty sick. They really have someone killing it on the designs with these cards. Like, every theme so far has looked incredible. But you already know we got the Amethyst LeBron, Amethyst John Stockton, which has a team loyalty, so pair it up with 3 other Utah Jazz. So Karl Malone, Rudy Gobert, Spider Mitchell. Then you have Dwayne Wade, Miami Heat. So Wade is back, and it's an amethyst, which can be crafted for 20 collectibles. And you can pair them up with 3 other Miami Heat. So Jimmy Butler, Goran Dragic, that amethyst Gary Payton, that could work. Then you have Paul George, which is amethyst as well. Now, his ability is Prime Player. So this is actually an ability I didn't see on the other cards. Power is increased by 25% if this card has the greatest power on its team. So if Paul George is the best card you have on your team, he's going to have a boost. That's insane. Then you got Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, Ruby. Increases if paired up with 3 other Rockets. So Russell Westbrook. You can pair him up with James Harden. Then you got Gary Payton, Seattle Sonics, Ruby. He can be crafted for 12 collectibles, and he's a Prime Player as well. Then you have the Jimmy Butler, right? We talked about him earlier. He can be crafted, 8 collectibles and 20 Ruby rings. Gary Payton's 12 collectibles. Rajon Rondo, we talked about earlier. Anthony Davis is a duo. Has to be paired up with LeBron to get the bonus. Chris Paul can be crafted as well for 5 collectibles and 15 Sapphire rings. John Wall, we discussed already. Victor Oladipo, you can craft for 6 collectibles. Kobe Bryant, you can craft as well. You need 5 collectibles and 15 Sapphire rings. Scotty is not craftable. Might be an event card. The LeBron is exclusive only to packs. I forgot to mention that earlier. Clyde Drexler can be crafted for 2 collectibles with 10 emerald rings. Drummond can't be crafted. Jason Kidd can be crafted with 3 collectibles. Rubio can't be crafted. Allen Iverson can be crafted for 10 golden rings and 1 collectible. I really, in my honest opinion, I wish Allen Iverson was an amethyst, man. The guy was a beast. I don't know why they made him a gold card. I mean, I guess it's easier for everybody to obtain, but I really would have liked to have Iverson on my team for a long time, right? So I could be able to use him, even after I grind and get higher. Then you got gold Kawhi Leonard, who's a Prime Player as well. Then you got, oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. You got a gold Michael Jordan, right? Team loyalty, so you paired up with the Chicago Bulls. But what's so ill about it is that it has the pinstripe Chicago Bulls jersey, which is one of the sickest jerseys of all time. That and the pinstripe Orlando Magic. Then you have a gold Karl Malone, team loyalty paired up with the Utah Jazz. So John Stockton, Gobert, Spider Mitchell, just to name a few. Right, so that's it. Those are all the new cards for the Steel Leaders theme. So we broke that down. We discussed it. We went over a few other packs in the store. So tomorrow, hopefully, there's some new packs for the theme, like they did with the Rookie of the Year Prime packs and stuff like that. Hopefully, there's an offer similar, and then I'll be able to go into that and hopefully do a video for you guys. All right. So I hope this video gave you some insight on the Steel Leader themes. Let me know what players you're excited to craft, what players you're excited to get. And let me know if you're going to pick up one of those packs. I'm curious to see if it helps out. Let me know what you unlock. I like hearing what cards you got to help build your team. It's actually pretty cool. And I'm glad you share those comments with me, all right? So other than that, appreciate all the support. Thank you. Peace out.